On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Multi-generational.
Involving or encompassing multiple generations, particularly within a family or community, relating to or affecting people of different age groups or life stages.
Examples:
Multigenerational home. Multigenerational workforce. The multigenerational family farm has been passed down for generations.
Perpetual.
Continuing for an extended period in the same way without stopping or being interrupted.
Examples:
Perpetual motion machine. Perpetual struggle. The company employs a perpetual inventory system.
Cookout.
An outdoor social gathering or party where food, especially grilled or barbecued, is cooked and served. A casual meal or gathering with an emphasis on outdoor cooking and dining.
Examples:
Summer cookout. Weekend cookout. We invited our friends over for a fun-filled cookout in our backyard.
Stickler.
Someone who insists on strict adherence to rules, details, or standards. A person who is meticulous or pedantic about something.
Examples:
Stickler for details. Stickler for cleanliness. He was a stickler for punctuality and would not tolerate anyone being late.
Incendiary.
Intended to cause fires, arson, or combustible materials, capable of causing a fire.
Examples:
Incendiary bombs. Incendiary speech. The arsonist used an incendiary device to start the fire.
Heavy-handed.
Clumsy, insensitive, or overly forceful.
Examples:
Heavy-handed interference. In a heavy-handed manner. The people got angry with the government's heavy-handed economic policies.
Enlightened.
Having or showing a rational, modern, and well-informed outlook.
Examples:
Enlightened age. Make an enlightened decision. The enlightened teacher taught the class about the importance of compassion and empathy.
Relegate.
To assign or dismiss to a lower or less important status or place, to demote.
Examples:
Relegate a matter to another authority. Relegate task. The underperforming team was relegated to a lower division.
Bury.
To place a dead body in the ground, grave, or tomb.
Examples:
Bury in the earth. Bury emotion. There is plenty of space to bury everyone.
Narrate.
To tell a story or give an account of events, often in a chronological or logical sequence. To provide a voiceover or commentary for a film or other media.
Examples:
narrate a news article, narrate an event. The audiobook hired a professional actor to narrate the story, making it more engaging for listeners.
Shove.
To push someone or something in a rough way.
Examples:
shove a person aside, shove hamburger into my mouth. He forcibly shoved the flyer into my bag.
Enamored.
Deeply in love, having a strong affection or admiration for.
Examples:
enamored of the idea, enamored of bygone days. He had been enamored with her since the first time he saw her.
Postmodern.
Relating to a style or movement in art, architecture, and criticism that reacts against earlier modernist principles and seeks to break down boundaries between high and low culture.
Examples:
postmodern art, postmodern society. The postmodern building was designed with unconventional shapes and colors.
Appendage.
A part attached to the main body or structure, often with a specific function or purpose, a limb or other body part that projects outward from the main body.
Examples:
spiny appendage, mechanical appendage. The spider's appendage allowed it to climb up the wall easily.
Grapple.
To make a strenuous effort to solve a problem, to engage in a close fight or conflict without weapons.
Examples:
grapple with problem, grapple with each other. He needed to grapple with structural reforms to improve the company's revenue.
Disingenuous.
Not sincere or honest in one's intentions or actions, pretending to be innocent or unaware, deceptive or misleading.
Examples:
disingenuous apology, disingenuous smile. Her disingenuous comments led people to question her true intentions.
Timeless.
Not seeming to be altered by the passage of time or changes in fashion.
Examples:
timeless masterpiece, timeless topic. There is a timeless aspect to his greatest work.
Plunder.
To rob or steal, especially by force or in times of war or chaos, to pillage or loot a place or property.
Examples:
plunder the enemy's stronghold, plunder his reputation. The pirates could plunder the ship and steal all of the valuable cargo.
Conceptualization.
The process of forming or developing an abstract idea or concept, often through the use of language or other symbolic representations.
Examples:
conceptualization of a problem, the conceptualization of the sculpture. The conceptualization of the project took several weeks to complete.
Supremacy.
The state, condition, or position of being superior to all others in authority, power, or status.
Examples:
A race for supremacy. Supremacy of a country. The empire's military power ensured its supremacy over the neighboring states.
Negro.
Negro is now considered out of date and offensive, a term that was once used to refer to people of African descent, especially those living in the United States.
Examples:
Negro literature. American Negro. They developed Negro blues with a lively rhythm.
Lifespan.
The length of time for which a person, animal lives, or thing exists.
Examples:
Lifespan extension. Lifespan retrieval curve. Generally speaking, men have a shorter lifespan than women.
Unjust.
Not fair or equitable, lacking in justice or impartiality, morally unacceptable or wrong.
Examples:
Unjust verdict. Unjust accusation. The ruling was considered unjust by many people in the community.
Dictate.
To state or give order with total authority, to say or read aloud for somebody else to write down or to be recorded.
Examples:
Dictate a letter to secretary. Dictate to the associate. The Allies dictated the terms of surrender to the country.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
Confer degree. Confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Curtail.
To reduce or restrict something, to shorten or truncate, to cut short or bring to an abrupt end.
Examples:
Curtail spending. Curtail freedom. Due to budget constraints, the company had to curtail its marketing campaign for the new product.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Politic.
Wise in displaying the ability to make reasonable decisions.
Examples:
A politic decision. Heal the body, politic. She was politic in her behavior.
Gentrify.
To renovate, revitalize, or develop a deteriorated, predominantly urban area, often leading to the displacement of low-income or minority residents and the influx of more affluent residents and businesses.
Examples:
Gentrify a community. Gentrify a street. The new coffee shops and high-end boutiques are starting to gentrify the neighborhood.
Voluminous.
Large in volume or bulk.
Examples:
Voluminous work. Voluminous data. The manuscript was voluminous, spanning several hundred pages.
Entitle.
To give someone the right to have or do something. To give a title to someone or something.
Examples:
Entitle him to a pension. Entitle the company to use the logo. The employee was entitled to a week of vacation time.
Cohere.
To form a united whole or stick together, particularly about a group or organization, to be logically consistent and connected.
Examples:
Cohere as a team. Cohere with the theory. The team's game plan did not cohere with their opponent's tactics.
Inescapable.
Impossible to avoid or evade.
Examples:
Inescapable fate. An inescapable position. The consequences of his actions were inescapable, and he had to face the consequences.
Malady.
A physical or psychological disorder or illness, an ailment or disease that causes discomfort, distress, or dysfunction.
Examples:
Common malady. Chronic malady. The doctor diagnosed her with a rare malady that required immediate treatment.
Displace.
To force someone or something to leave their home or place of origin, especially as a result of conflict, natural disaster, or manipulation.
Examples:
Displace workers. Displace the explosive power. The construction of the new dam will displace hundreds of families living downstream.
Converse.
To talk informally.
Examples:
Converse with an acquaintance. Ask a converse question. She enjoyed the opportunity to converse with a person who spoke her language.
Complacency.
A feeling of self-satisfaction or contentment, often resulting in a lack of motivation to improve or address problems.
Examples:
Dangerous complacency. Avoid complacency. The team's complacency led to their defeat, as they didn't put in the effort needed to win the game.
Prologue.
An introduction to a literary work, typically one that sets the background or provides explanations of the events that follow.
Examples:
Prologue to the battle. Recite a prologue. The prologue of the play provides important background information for the audience.
Seize.
To catch or take hold of someone or something suddenly and forcibly, to capture the attention or imagination of something.
Examples:
Seize a person's property. Seize the day. He has the superpower to seize a business opportunity.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
environmental determinant, a determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Expulsion.
The act of forcing someone to leave a place or organization, especially permanently.
Examples:
expulsion of gas, forceful expulsion. The ambassador's expulsion was a sign of the deteriorating relations between the two countries.
Incarceration.
The state of being confined in prison or jail.
Examples:
mass incarceration, incarceration rates. The judge sentenced him to 5 years of incarceration for embezzlement.
Nonviolence.
The use of peaceful means, such as civil disobedience or passive resistance, rather than violence to achieve a goal, especially in the context of political or social change.
Examples:
nonviolence movement, nonviolence protest. Martin Luther King Jr. was a champion of nonviolence in the fight for civil rights.